I'm just asking, Miss Betts, what if it was a woman and she lived there with multiple boys? Would you be like, this is a single mom with like 12 fucking kids with no father? Big fucking deal. Poor woman needs help. But this man must be molesting children. Woman, he's just a single mom taking care of kids, struggling. Big fucking deal. Seriously, think about it. I'm not trying to make fun. I'm being for real right now. Think about it. I mean, if you did see that, I mean, granted, if I saw this guy and he had all these kids, I too would think it's a little fucking weird. I would think it's a little strange to have that many kids all dressed in blue dress. But I mean, there's people out there with different religions, so I mean, you really can't. I don't know. Today's world is a really fucked up place, a really touchy place. People get offended by the stupidest shit. I mean, seriously, people get offended by the stupidest shit. There's probably someone getting offended right now over the show. It's true. It's really true, and it's stupid as hell though. But I mean, if you saw that in your own neighborhood, let's think about that real quick. If you saw this in your own neighborhood, you saw this guy in your own neighborhood living next door to you, and you've seen 12 kids, never seen a mother. I mean, would you think a single dad taking care of his kids? Struggling to take care of his kids. His kids never came outside. My kids hardly ever go outside. I mean, when they do, I'm out there with them. I don't let them go out there by themselves. I really don't. Unless it's in the backyard on the trampoline and I could see them through the window while I'm cleaning or something. You know what I mean? Or cooking dinner. That's all. That's it. I don't let my kids outside without me out there with them. So I mean, the fact that, plus it's Texas. It's fucking hot as devil's ass out here. Seriously, it's miserable heat. It's like humid and hot. It's fucking the worst two things at the same time. It sucks. So I mean, I really don't let my kids outside that much. He didn't let these kids outside that much. So again, with today's world, do you really blame him? I mean, I'm not trying to get on the guy's side. I'm not saying he's not a bad guy. I mean, what the guy did was pretty shitty. What the parents did of the 18-year-old, giving her away as a gift, was pretty fucking shitty too. But I mean, I think about it. I mean, if you saw this guy living next door to you, despite where you live, even if it was, I don't care where it is, if it's good weather outside, okay? Let's just say that. If it's someplace where the weather's not all that bad, and there's other kids in the neighborhood coming out and playing and shit like that, then, yeah, I might be a little, why the fuck doesn't this guy's kids come out? I know he's got tons of kids in there, and the worst part was, he said, he told neighbors he didn't have any kids. So, I mean, if this lady sees all these kids, yeah, something might be a little up. Like I said, they're all in blue dresses, never outside the house regularly, and looking so scared. I don't know if I talked on that part. Looking scared, I mean, come on. If kids come out of a house and they look scared, yeah, it might be a time to call the police. And, I mean, I can imagine this neighbor probably called the police a couple thousand times and was like, look, these kids look scared, maybe in danger. The fuck's going on? Come on, guys. Just look into it. If it's wrong, I'll never call you guys again, even if my house is on fire or I'm getting broken into. I'll never call you guys again. But please look into this, And, I mean, the police are like, yeah, whatever, okay, we'll look into it when we get a chance. All they had to do was send an officer over there and be like, hold on, the fuck is going on here? Just knock on the door. Just a quick knock on the door. What the hell is going on? So, moral of the story, if you got a bunch of kids living with you, make sure they're not dressed all the same, looking like a cult. That's pretty much it. No, but seriously, if you guys notice something like that going on in your own neighborhood, yeah, for real. I mean, this lady didn't have much luck with her police because she had to call a couple times. But, I mean, who knows? Police are different in all areas, I promise you. I work with them, so I promise you. They're different in in all cities. Some may be like, hell yeah, we're gonna look into that because we got nothing better to do. Some may be like, it's my turn at checkers. I can't move. So there's more to the story here. Kaplan had, like I said, told neighbors that no children lived with him. Other neighbors told the affiliate, CNN, the girls didn't go to school and were rarely let outside. Bucks County District Attorney David Heckler told CNN on Sunday that the Stoltzfuses, those are the parents who gave away their daughter to this man. They're the ones who gifted. Okay, check this crap out. The Stoltzfuses, however you say that name, claim to be the parents of 10 of the girls. 10 of the girls and the grandparents of the remaining 2 children. So he fathered 2 children with this 18-year-old girl. Okay, and the parents who gave the 18-year-old girl over to him, remember, she had her first child with him when she was 14. So she, that's her parents, and the 2 kids she just had. Those 2 kids are, her parents are now grandparents to these 2 kids that she had with this 51-year-old man, psycho, whatever. The Stoltzfuses, whatever, the parents who gave away their 1 child, have birth certificates for the other 10 kids. Are you fucking for real right now? Are you fucking real? Like I said, the Stoltzfuses claim to be the parents of 10 of the girls. So, I mean, when you take away the 2 girls, because he was living with 12 girls altogether. So when you take away the 2 girls, the two grandchildren, you got obviously 10. I mean, it's simple elementary math there. So these people gave this man, just kept gifting children to him. Here, have another kid. I mean, if you ask me, what it sounds like was a cult in the making. Really, honestly, is what it sounds like. It really does. It sounds like a cult in the making. Here, have my daughter. Here, have another one. Here, have another. 10 fucking kids, man. And the mother, oh my god. The couple are former members of the Amish religion, according to court documents. I don't know that much about the Amish. I know they're not a big modern technology fan. I guess you can say a fan of modern technology. I don't know how many kids these people put out. I don't know if they're like rabbits and they just multiply like in the blink of an eye. I don't know. If that is the case, then that explains a lot to the story. Then that's pretty much where the story cut off. It really is. They're still investigating more and more into this. I'm sure we're gonna again, like the Ticketmaster thing. This is not the end of this story. We're gonna hear more out of this story as well as shit just unfolds. And I mean, shit's fixing to unfold. Especially when they go through that house, when they talk to the girls, when they talk to the 18-year-old, when they talk to all the other girls in the house. Shit's gonna unfold, and it's gonna unfold fast, and it's gonna be not pretty. I may touch back up on this story as it unfolds, when more shit comes out. But if this is as far as it goes, as far as crazy shit goes on, this may be all I talk about it. And I mean, if you want to keep following up on it, look it up, CNN.com. Or you can Google it, man charged with 12 children, living with 12 kids in his home. Google it. I promise you it's probably going to be one of the first stories that pops up. Crazy shit, man. Crazy shit. If you want to keep following up on that story. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And again, like I said, if anything else happens that's just like mind fucking blown with this story, I will, of course, talk about it on next week's show, or whenever, whenever more details get released from it. But I mean, if you've seen the mugshots of these people, you're like, really? I mean, you can kind of tell that they kind of look like some sick fucks. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, so we were talking about people getting butthurt and offended by shit. Okay, if you listen to the show and you're not offended, good job, congratulations. You have a humor like me, and you're just. It's really hard. Like, I'm someone who finds it really hard to get offended by someone. I really do. Or get offended by something. I really do. I mean, there are times where I hear a joke and I'm like, ooh, not offended, but I don't know about that one. But there are times, you know, I can't get offended by it. I don't know why. I've tried, but I just can't. Even if someone calls me a cracker or a honky or something, you know, I'm okay, you know. I don't care. That shit doesn't matter to me. Anyway, so because people get offended so easily, because the world we live in today, people get offended easily. Because of it, they're removing an emoji. There's a certain emoji, hasn't been released yet, and they send these. They come out with I didn't know they do this. They come out. There's people who have a job that come out with new emojis. And they give it to companies like Apple, Microsoft, Google. They give it to these companies to say yay or nay. And, I mean, think about it. There's an office filled with people judging emojis. That's their fucking job. Who goes to college to judge emoji? What do you do for a living? I get paid $80 an hour to judge fucking emojis that people might or might not get offended by. Really? That's your job? Oh my god. So, someone probably just got offended because I said, oh my god. So an emoji has been removed. And when I first saw this story, I thought, oh, it's got to be the poop one. Someone got offended by the poop emoji. Someone got offended by a turd with eyes and a mouth. Mr. Hankey's relative got removed. No, actually, it was not. Really? And another one, it wasn't the two guys holding hands. It wasn't the two girls holding hands. It wasn't the two guys kissing. It wasn't the two girls kissing that got removed. No. Those are all still there. So go check your phone. You can still send those. Members of the Unicode Consortium. I don't know. The group overseeing emoji standards. That's what I'm talking about. People get paid for this shit. Across platforms removed. This was an upcoming emoji that was gonna hit with update coming soon. But again, it's been removed. The rifle from the upcoming Unicode 9.0. There was going to be a rifle emoji, and they said, hold on, no. That is so offensive. Oh my god, how insensitive is this shit? Come on, guys. Really? I mean, honestly, I would have loved to have a rifle emoji, because then I would have sent my father-in-law a text, you know, the weekend before our hunting trips with a deer, and then the rifle, and then a guy and been like, thumbs up, you know, and he would have sent me back, hell yeah, you know, a reply that said hell yeah. I mean, hunters, not everybody, I mean, seriously. We get offended by the stupidest shit these days. You guys realize that, right? We get offended by the stupidest shit. We really do. Not me. People in general. People in general get offended by the stupidest shit. It's like beyond fucking ridiculous. It is. It really is. I get it. There's bad things that have happened with assault rifles and everything like that. A lot of people are saying, I don't know assault rifles. I'm not a big gun aficionado. I don't know. Okay, AR-15s. Big, just whatever. Big fucking guns that people... There's been a lot of bad shit going on lately with it. Okay, I get it. I get it. Some people might be more sensitive to, you know, that emoji, or just shit in general like that. I get it. I get it. But at the same time, on the same conversation, I mean, so because someone's offended by McDonald's, we're going to shut all the McDonald's down. That's what I'm saying. Because someone goes on a shooting spree inside somewhere with a McDonald's uniform on, we're going to shut all McDonald's down. Because McDonald's is obviously promoting hate. Since someone came into someplace with a McDonald's uniform on and just shot the place up. Really?